Chapter 13, 49. Fang Yuan wants to kill White Rabbit. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Fang Yuan started to settle the matters that piled up while he was in closed cultivation. Lady White Rabbit wants to see me? For what? Fang Yuan asked Wu In, using information path methods. Soon, Fang Yuan understood Lady White Rabbit's intention. Not seeing her, get her to leave. Fang Yuan rejected mercilessly. Wu Clan's immortal goo house would arrive in a day. Fang Yuan was not going to bring Lady White Rabbit with him. He needed a chess piece to stay here. Even if she was not in the super goo formation, having one outside was fine too. Of course, this carried huge risks after all. Lady White Rabbit's and Wu Yihai's relationship was quite close. Everyone knew about it. But chess pieces needed to display their worth. When Fang Yuan took in Lady White Rabbit, it was not because of her beauty or love. He just wanted to extract all of her value. Even with 1 day left, I cannot waste it. I might be able to gain something in the dream realm. But unfortunately, Fang Yuan still only met with absurd dream realms. It was a real pity. During this final period, he kept meeting absurd dream realms. His luck was quite bad. If they were realistic dream realms, he would at least obtain some growth. I heard that Chao Clan has many realistic dream realms. It is a pity. Those demonic path goo immortals have no methods to use, but they are able to encounter realistic dream realms. Fang Yuan could not go to Chao Clan. It was their territory. If he exposed his method of exploring dream realms, it would be a huge problem to Fang Yuan. At this moment, Chao Clan's area. 1 more day before we leave, your dream realm exploration is going to end. Make good use of your time. Also, our Chao Clan is very willing to purchase the dream path materials that you find. Chao Bo transmitted to Fairy Miao Yin and the other demonic path goo immortals. No need for more explorations. We can end now. Fairy Miao Yin smiled at Chao Bo. Chao Bo was dazed. He had brought Fairy Miao Yin here to explore the dream realm many times, but this was the first time he saw Fairy Miao Yin smiling at him so deeply. At once his heart jumped. He showed a dazed expression, but soon his body shook. A soft sound echoed. Chao Bo's pupils shrunk to pin size. He looked down at his chest. There, a hand with sharp fingernails had pierced through his back, directly destroying his heart. A cold frost was also spreading around his injury. You, how dare you? Chao Bo did not finish his words. He lost his life and turned into an ice statue. Chao Bo died. Behind him, Binding Bing drew back her hand expressionlessly. Hanging in the air, crystal shards were scattering. Her hand was white as snow. The blood traces were all removed along with the frost. The time is now. Let's begin. The third goo immortal walked out. Her appearance changed as she revealed her true form. Who else could it be but He Lulan? Is Lord Wu Yihai really unwilling to meet me? Lady White Rabbit had teary eyes as she looked at Wuan. Wuan sighed, shaking his head. Leave. There is no rush. You will meet again in the future. As long as you manage the immortal opportunity business well, maybe Lord Wu Yihai might reward you in the future. Manage it well? Heh. Lady White Rabbit's eyes suddenly turned black. A cold light was shining in her dark eyes. Seeing this change, Wuan became alert. He took a step back. Lady White Rabbit, what are you doing? Don't act rashly. Lady White Rabbit's voice changed too. Don't talk about White Rabbit. I am not that weak fool, blindly loving this cruel and heartless man. Remember, I am Black Tigress. What Black Tigress? It is time to teach you people a lesson. Even though my Wu clan is in a difficult spot, you minor characters should forget about. Before Wuan finished his words, his angry face turned into one of extreme fear. He found that he could not move. Not only that, his body and soul were melting, turning into black water on the ground. What killer move is this? When was I hit? At this time, Black Tigress's cold voice entered Wuan's ears. Enjoy it. This was meant for Wu Yihai. It is a pity I did not get to see him. Once she said that, Wuan completely melted into a puddle of black water. Boom, boom, boom. Right after Wuan had died from Black Tigress's powerful killer move, the super goo formation started to shake intensely. The super goo formation was under attack. What is going on? The righteous path goo immortals here immediately reacted. Someone is attacking the goo formation. They are inside the goo formation. Soon, Chi Gui, who was the leader of Chi clan here, found the problem and informed the righteous path goo immortals. The immortals' hearts sank. The super goo formation had incredibly strong defense, but it was split into inside and outside. Attacking the super goo formation from the inside and from the outside were two different situations. Undeniably, attacking it from the inside would be much more destructive. The problem is at Chao Clan's area. The righteous path goo immortals near Chao Clan's area quickly transmitted. Damn it! I said that this immortal opportunity business was going to create problems. Chao Clan is toying with fire. See what happened? Ba Quan Feng shouted. After all, Ba Clan did not participate in this immortal opportunity business. Once he said that, many righteous path goo immortals went silent. No need to worry. Even in this situation, my Chi clan ancestor had prepared against this. This super goo formation has formations inside formations, for a total of 4 layers. Just these demonic path goo immortals cannot break our outermost layer. Chi Gui tried to raise the morale and relieve his own awkwardness, because Chi clan was one of the instigators of the immortal opportunity business. That's right, they are just some rats. The righteous path goo immortals calmed down. But at this moment, boom! Several loud explosions occurred as the goo formation shook again. The intensity was many times stronger than before. Many goo worms died. Quite a few immortal goo were destroyed. What is going on? What is going on? Chi Gui was shocked. They actually found our formation core? Oh no, the other party came prepared. They are not attacking abruptly. They are attacking from both inside and outside. The outside of the goo formation was hit by a strong attack earlier. Stop them! Quickly activate the goo formations. Send some people to the site. Exterminate those demonic path scoundrels. Did Wu clans and Chao clans goo immortals all die? Is anyone there? The righteous path goo immortals transmitted to each other. It was a chaotic scene. What is going on? In the hall at Wu clan's area, Fang Yuan's brows were locked. He was observing the situation that had just occurred using the goo formation. He had just practiced his killer move. The event happened too quickly. He was caught unprepared. Information was transmitted to Fang Yuan from the goo formation, Lady White Rabbit's transformation, and the killing of Wu Yuan. He learned about everything. Lady White Rabbit is a traitor. She seemed to have become another person, and her target was actually me. Fang Yuan frowned even deeper now. He immediately decided to go ahead and kill White Rabbit to take revenge for Wu Yuan. Not just because of Wu Yihai's identity, but also because Fang Yuan needed to maintain the stability of the super goo formation. He needed to kill Lady White Rabbit. To think that there was such a huge slip-up, Yihai, my side of the goo formation is completely out of control. Come lend me a hand. Chao Silu transmitted to Fang Yuan a cry for help, and also the scene of Binding Bing killing Chao Bo. Receiving this information, Fang Yuan's intention of acting was dispersed. Binding Bing? Hey Lulan, why are they here? I get it. This is the act of Shadow Sect. Fang Yuan's heart shook. He stayed on the spot, his eyes bursting with bright light. After discovering Shadow Sect, even though he had killing intent, his thoughts of going out vanished. What a joke! Shadow Sect had a rank 8 existence. Fang Yuan saw this from the Battle of Reverse Flow River. Who knew where that purple mountain true monarch was? He might be close by, waiting to attack Wu Yihai if he came out. Even though I have the immortal killer move Reverse Flow Protection Seal, which can defend against rank 8 existences, once I use it, my identity will be exposed. Since Shadow Sect sent Lady White Rabbit to kill me, undoubtedly they did not discover that I am impersonating Wu Yihai. Otherwise, they would not send just Lady White Rabbit. What to do? Fang Yuan went into rapid contemplation. Using his wisdom path methods, thoughts moved rapidly in Fang Yuan's mind, raging like a storm. Shadow Sect's intention is obvious. They want to save Spectral Soul's main body. Shadow Sect must have their trump cards. I need to quietly observe for now. This super goo formation is not a joke. Using this super goo formation, we can defend against the attacks of rank 8 goo immortals. I should not expose myself. Fang Yuan quickly made his plan. As for Chao Silu, you can die for all I care. Yi Hai, come quickly, Chao Silu urged again. Fang Yuan had a cold expression, immediately rejecting. Hang on, I have some problems here. Wu An was murdered by Lady White Rabbit. I cannot spare this murderer. What? Be careful yourself. Chao Silu was shocked, but she still gave Fang Yuan some words of concern, not knowing that he had already abandoned her in his mind. Chao Silu was facing against Fairy Miao Yin, He Lulan, and Bai Ningbing. She was a rank 7 Gu immortal, similar to Fairy Miao Yin, while He Lulan and Bai Ningbing were rank 6. Thus, in Chao Silu's perspective, the situation was not out of control. Her gaze was focused on Fairy Miao Yin. You are all finished. The Super Gu formation has already been activated. You are all trapped here. Surrender now and be my clan's slave, Gu immortals. You might be able to survive. Fairy Miao Yin laughed. Is that so?